73% of people who lose a spouse or go through divorce say they've considered their life over at some point in that first year. They are completely wrong. You're sitting there thinking, you don't understand me. My situation is different. My pain is the kind that you don't come back from. But what if I told you that the worst chapter of your life, that one that you're in right now, the one that has convinced you that your story is completely over, what if that chapter is actually the setup to the best part of your entire life? Let me welcome you to the story of your life. And the thing is, you're about to close it at the worst possible moment. Every compelling story follows a structure, and yours is no different. Chapter 1, childhood. Remember who you were before you knew what heartbreak ever felt like. Chapter 2, first love. This is where you learned your first lesson about vulnerability. And then we come to chapter 3, where you find your path. And then we come to chapter 4, your independence. You stood on your own 2 feet. You paid your own bills. You made your own decisions. You were free. You didn't start existing when you met them. You just forgot that for a while. And then we come to chapter 5, marriage. And here's the lie that we've all been sold. Marriage is the climax of your story. It's the happily ever after. It's the peak. That's a fairy tale that we bought because we didn't know any better. And chapter 6 is when you start building your life together. It's the house. It's the plans, it's the future. And then we come to chapter 7, where everything starts unraveling. It's your gut telling you that something is wrong, and you tried to fix it. You tried to go back to chapter 6. And then we come to chapter 8, loss, divorce, betrayal. This is the chapter where you've allowed to be a mess. Your brain is literally in a survival mode. Chapter 9, survival. This chapter is not inspiring. It's just, you're still here. And some days it means just not closing the book. And then we come to chapter 10, rediscovery. This is where something changes. You started doing things that you used to love. The person I was before them, that person is still here. And that's when we start to realize that chapter 11, and that's new love. Love for your life. Love for the fact that you survived something that should have completely destroyed you. And once you've done that, you come to chapter 12 with new adventures. And with new adventure comes new memories. Moments where you're completely here and not half living in what was. And new memories create new celebrations. And that is when we get to the climax of your life. This is the moment you realize, and I need you to really hear this, this is the best chapter of your life. The best chapters are still ahead. You keep writing your story.